Hello everyone and welcome to Fableheim and Knock on the Coffin lid. It's been a while, but the Vanadis rework has arrived a few weeks ago, and that with just 6 weeks until the 1.0 release, I thought it wouldn't be a bad idea to familiarize myself with the new, formerly most difficult character. Will Vanadis retain her complexities and oddities? Well, that's for us to find out today. If you've never seen Knock on the Coffin lid before, it is a Slay the Spire-like card game that is very important with its story, but this patch introduced the long-awaited overhaul to free mode, which is called Challenges now, and that is what we'll be playing today while learning the brand new Vanadis. So because of that, and my accumulated rust, I am sure I'll just be playing on normal difficulty, and we'll be looking at the Boar Tamer first, her baseline class. The pet does not lose block. If the pet takes damage, restore 5 health to all allies. Alrighty, that is different. The Boar Tamer in the past was all about making the boar as tanky as humanly possible. Now, one of the major changes they made to free mode, Challenges now, is it's a lot smaller. There are far less paths and nodes to go through, but they show some of the points of interest that will present challenges, perhaps, to players. So, shall we go to the shrine and ruin everything? Right off the bat. I don't particularly want to go to this swamp. And that's a champion? That's sure. Let's go to the shrine and ruin everything. That sounds fun. Okay. So there's no pet. Where is my boy? Press on the summoner button near energy to summon a pet to the battlefield. I'm assuming it's this. Okay. Summon the boar and grant him 1 block for each connection. And Boar Tamer, the pet does not lose block. So connection is new, this is new. The pet not being here is new, and this whole hand is new. Okay. So, one of the main things about Vanadis is her deck is split into 2. She has the card, if it has this little arrow here, that means that it is her card. And the other side is the pet card. So when we play this, we'll gain 1 connection. Should I be playing this first? Let's just summon the boy. Look at that, he got 1 block. Prince now has Barricade permanently, and my whole hand is now switched to boar cards. Okay, previously it would be half and half, and that actually caused quite a lot of problems. Okay. So this has energy crystals. Does that mean that it's going to go away? Does Vanadis not get to do anything? Okay. That's fine.
Rest in peace.
Thanks, Mortis. Your voice is still weird. Oh, we have some fire. So it looks like the other side is going to be very important. Okay. Deal 5 piercing damage. If no health damage is dealt, draw a jab. That sounds fun. If health damage is dealt, draw a jab. Draw 1 card from the pile and increase its value by 1. I don't like doing that. That is no bueno. Shall we just set things on fire? That sounds like a good return to the game. Okay, so far I am confused, but
Your fellows in misery didn't show you sympathy and didn't expect compassion from you.
That's okay. So piercing damage is, as you apply piercing, the more piercing you have, the more damage you deal. There are like full builds around piercing. I just don't use them very often. Now you're on fire.
He tried.
Now you're dead. Okay. Burn, gain 1 connection. Fair enough. Deal 10 damage to a random enemy. Sure. Shall we YOLO? I have never understood traditional medicine. I mean, it's very straightforward, but I'd rather... Look at all the events over here. I'd rather not bleed, you know. Let's open the chest. What's in the box? In the box, we have a dirk. Gain 2 strength and 1 evasion. I like that. Gain 2 armor, and of course the infamous stun spell. We got some bomb. Oh right, the troll set is no longer a set. Oh right, yeah. Let us take the dirk. Right now we have the starting weapon, which is the bow, which is what's giving us a bunch of piercing attacks, and we ignore the barbed status. Honestly, you probably should just take the horned helmet. Because stun is good. It is muy bueno. Oh boy. We're gonna get some story here. The dwarves have not driven the elves out yet, but have already set up outposts on the road. This means that humans will have to say goodbye to the heathlands forever. No one can pass to the frontier now. If you're not shot by the elven snipers, then these brave riders will catch you and finish you. The fugitives from the Empire have nowhere else to go, except to the cultists in the rotten bog, and even those will soon go down. Well, we'll see about that. When the throne of the Northern Gate is mine, I won't let this go. Okay, so we still get some story beats even in the free mode. Why do you kill humans? We are not each other's enemies. We don't want to kill you. Just get out of the heathlands and the frontier. These lands belong to the dwarves. Death awaits you here. Go to the sunny city. Let your elf friends shelter you. The elves are killing us too, and you know it well. Not our problem. You should have chosen your friends more wisely. This fight is traditionally very hard. So we'll see if I can make it happen. When facing against the dwarves,
themselves the masters of the frontier, but for everyone else, they are treacherous invaders.
Gains 1 fury when playing 2 cards same type in a row once per turn. Yeah, so if you play 2 cards the same type, which my entire hand, well, not exactly, most of my hands is damaging attacks, then they gain double damage. The enemy is the last, his strength is doubled. But I believe, because they're not actually attacking me here, then I can ignore it. So I will. Let's see what this hits first. I would like to try and kill this character. Yeah, you can Fury all you want. And we'll gain a connection. So I guess I'm ignoring... I'm ignoring Prince until I have to call for him, I see. I'm gonna try and kill this opponent. Oh. That guy's gonna live at 1. So I can call Prince now. Now he's gonna die to his dots. End of the turn, deal 1 damage for each frostbite and reduce it by half. When equal to 10, deal 20 damage and reset completely. Oh, they reworked frostbite. It used to
His ordeal is over.
freeze the target, which is probably why they reworked it. So one of the greatest weaknesses, Vanadis had 2 really overbearing weaknesses. One is that the pet didn't scale very... Oh, it's a taunted. I see, the pet didn't scale very well. And I'm not sure if that issue... I mean, a lot of these cards are different, so maybe that'll be different. But the pet would really fall off in the late game. And the other issue was that if the pet died, Vanadis was completely screwed because half of her hand would be pet cards. But you couldn't play them because the pet was dead. But it looks like now I can play... I can call the boar when I need him to take damage from me. And I can do it 3 times in a combat, it looks like. And then I'm going to assume, which, you know, there's danger in assumptions, that this recharges just every combat. That's my guess. And when I have connection here, if I call Prince, he'll gain armor for that. Or connection. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. Prince, you're gonna have to take a beating for me here. You don't mind, right? Oh, I think he minds. He's alone, so he has double strength. Yikes. Okay. So far, this is definitely more engaging. It's interesting that there's a button that's like completely unrelated to cards in a card game. It's quite unique. I like it. I respect it. Right now we're kind of doing a piercing build, like this. Burning will not deal damage to Vanadis next time is triggered. Oh, interesting. That's not new, though. Okay, let's take piercing. I guess we're doing a piercing build. Hey, look, the troll helmet is back. Start the battle, clone 3 random talent cards. Each match should be a 15. Return all burned cards to the draw pile. I guess I'll take... We'll take talent, I guess. That can be very powerful if we find the right thing. 30% better prices for selling gear. Maybe I can sell that, because we're coming up on a merchant. Let's go to the merchant. So here, we can upgrade a card, or we can improve the pet. Now, the training for the pet was not particularly enticing. Like, it was almost always better under all circumstances to level up cards. And for the sake of science, we're going to see if that is still the case. Oh, look, we can actually back out of this now if we want to. So we can break the ribs. The pet gains 10 additional block upon summoning. We can fur up on end, which gives barbed. Or we can find to get a random potion. This is much better. This is incredibly improved, and we are going to get some barbed. It's time for a Vanadis Thorns build. Let's go. An elven idol allows you to make an offering to the primordial forests. Okay. So... they changed the values here. 250 coins for an item. I think this is the... this hasn't changed, it's the spirit claw chest piece or whatever. We can get a card. It's a star, which means it's a unique card, I believe. We can upgrade 2 cards for 200. We can ask to be purged for free, which just deletes a card. Remove a random card. Increase the pet's max health by 5. Interesting. I'm going to take the card. Show me a card. The Will of the Forest Spirits. Gain a random effect. Barb, Strength, or Balm for each card in hands. That's okay. It seems that elves ambush bandits by sending out patrols on the roads, as if they didn't have bigger troubles. They're being driven out to the frontier by dwarves and still keep chasing desperate poor folks. I tried to avoid these patrols, but it is not always possible to spot them before they spot you. Elves have sharp eyesight. When one of them aimed a bow at me, I stopped and put my hands up. The scouts came out of the hide and headed to me. We can scan later. Localization can still be improved, and it is continuing to be. I let them closer and suddenly attacked. Now again, like, the story is a huge part of Knock on the Coffin Lid, which is why these are all here, and I'm reading all of them. But Vanadis' story will not be complete until the game fully releases. I feel like right now connection is not doing a whole lot for me. Come take a hit from me, bud. Actually, come take a lot of hits for me. Oh, right. Bows ignore barbed. That's true. Inflict 2 expose on all enemies. If the target is stunned, inflict 2 expose and 2 weakness. Oh. Okay. Get owned. Unfortunately, they're still evading the sods. So some of these decisions, they affect your karma, which plays a role in like the final boss that you go up against. And in this particular zone, it's the elves versus the dwarves. Who do you side with? And the good, quote-unquote, option is to side with the elves, because they originally belonged here, or lived here. And the not-so-good option is to side with the dwarves who are invading from Thunder Mountain? Thunderous Mountain? The Mountain? I mean, this is working out well. The Will of the Forest plus the board just doing stuff. So I guess it's very important now to pay attention to the other side, which is okay. 4 block per 1 breach on enemies. Oh. If some enemy has breach, add 2 breach. Interesting. Deal 5 damage to each enemy. Get back a random... That's an AoE? For 1 mana? Restore 5 health for each enemy that does not intend to attack. Let's take repeat the maneuver. We can also skip if we want to. Hey, look, it's the Jingle Boots. Gain 1 evasion, gain 2 ward. They buffed it. They buffed the Jingle Boots? There's no block at the end of the turn. Gain 1 evasion. That completely is anti-synergistic with my current hat. End of the turn, restore 5 health for each evasion. If HP is greater than 80% start of the turn, gain 1 fury. When dodging, inflict miss on the attacker. Oh my goodness. Alrighty then. Hey. Oh, it's the Lucky Trader. Oh. So that's both good and bad. Good because the Lucky Trader tends to sell pretty good stuff. Like, I don't know, set pieces here. Bad because the Lucky Trader also is really expensive. And, you know, we're in the first biome. We are pretty rich, though, because we started on normal difficulty, so that's pretty fun. We could go... Do we go all in here? Trying to get... So traditionally, the set pieces were not particularly great on Vanadis. This could be interesting. Because, they don't affect the pets. This wouldn't be bad if I can actually find a way to inflict bleeding reliably. I think I have 1 attack that does bleeding if the target is breached. Gain 2 strength if health is less than 50%. Gain 1 strength for each battle won until the end of the game. That would be the dream right there. If I sell everything, can I get both of these? If HP is less than 30%. Gain 1 ward and inflict 1 weakness. So I'll sell this. Man. The Lucky Trader is so expensive. I mean, we might as well... This used to inflict bleed, didn't it? Shall we go in? We're heading towards... So they fiddled around with items again. Where... Okay, we'll sell this. Which I don't want to. We'll buy this. Where the items will now kind of show up based on your biome. Huh. Not as painful as it is humiliating. So if we bring an item like this, the Amulet of the Steppes, to the next zone, it is quite likely we will find that, you know, more pieces of that set. I want to upgrade stuff. Yeah, it's this blow to the heart thing. Gain 1 connection and restore 5 health. Wow. Interesting. So we kind of... This is complicated. We want to use our health as a resource then. So we can, like, restore it with the pet taking actual damage. I see. I think I see, anyway. What if I just keep doing thorns? What if I don't upgrade my cards? Wandering dwarf berserkers were our frequent guests in the heathlands and regulars at our taverns. There were fights, of course, but no one really cared. They were so unlike the other dwarves and so much like us. It's a shame that they take part in this war and in the persecution of humans. My impressions of the berserkers did not improve right. The dwarves are all in on it.
Berserkers are the orcs of the dwarven world.
So the pet takes damage, restore 5 health to all. So technically, I can expend some of my HP. Okay, and so this is the Berserker War Chief. Okay. We can stun him. Oh, you know what? Oh, I screwed up. I should have mathed better. Because I needed blow to the heart. Because he's on his pig right now, he doesn't have the dwarf passive of... Oh, hey. I can keep stunning him, I think. Yep. He doesn't have the dwarf passive of take damage whenever you play card twice in a row. He will have that, don't get it twisted. Now here's the question, do I call Prince now? For this? Nah. Okay. I'm gonna take this hit. It's gonna hurt. He's actually only gonna hit me once. Because of my evasion here. And now I have brittle bones. Aww. Okay. I haven't called Prince once yet. I'm very impressed. But he's actually going to do quite a lot of damage to me here. If I can push him to the next phase, though... Yes. Welcome to phase 2. He now is a dwarf. Gains 1 fury for every fury gained. So... Wow, he has 21 strength. Did he get a fury stack for free? Oh, that sucks. Oh, it counted my last card played. He's about to deal a truly heinous amount of damage to me. Yeah. Wow. Come, friend, save me. I actually just need Prince to live. Like once. Because Prince is so dead here.
I thought those would be your last words.
Okay. I might just call Prince again. So I can take one of these hits, but I can't take 2. I have to make sure Prince doesn't die. So we'll start with an attack. Then this. Then that. Maybe we should start with that. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna hurt, but it will be fine. Oh, hey. He's dealing less damage. Oh, this... that will pull back the curses. Stun's still in my deck somewhere. I can eat these attacks as long as I don't trigger his thing. How do I not have a breaching card in my hand? Ugh. It's annoying. Okay. I'm not going to play this because I don't want a curse in my hand. He is going to do 48 to me. I'll be fine.
I thought that would be the end of your story.
Fortunately for me, no. Now we stun him. If the target doesn't have breach, deal pierce 2 times. Fantastic. And I do boom, boom. I could heal, but I don't have to. Now we call Prince for the last time. Come. A random burned attack. Oh. Prince can actually survive this. How much connection do I have? 5. So we do an attack, a defense, an attack, a defense. Cool. Break beneath the endless tide. Okay.
How many does that make?
I kind of understand how this works. Upon being summoned, the pet gains 4 armor. Ooh, that's pretty good. What's the other side of this? Upon taking damage from attacks, gains 6 block. That could also be good. Oh, here's Mark the Target. This is the final unlock now for Vanadis. Deal 6 damage and place 8 marks until the end of the turn. All attacks on the marked target deal an additional 1 damage for each mark. If there are marks on the target, place 1 mark per unit of damage dealt. Upon receiving connection, deal 5 damage to each enemy. Start of the turn, gain 4 strength if you have connection. These are all pretty good, actually. But I think I'm going to take Conditioned Reflex, which is a talent. I sold my talent armor. Amulet of the Orcs. If Vanadis deals more than 15 damage, gain 2 strength. That seems very unlikely. Amulet of Thundering Mountain. Double the effectiveness of armor. The Bone Bow. Ignore Bomb. Gain Bomb upon taking damage during your turn. Increase Bomb by 1 and max health by 10. Well, let's take it. So the Bone Bow is really funny. Start of your turn, lose 5 HP and gain 2 strength. Oh, this was reworked. And that's also really sketchy. So we're going to keep the Dwarven Grog. And we are sacrificing the other one that we did not keep to upgrade 2 cards. This was an incredible change when it was added, and I still think that it is. I might upgrade the talent, actually. These cards are also pretty important to upgrade, I think. They also took a bunch of cards and like condensed how many times they could be upgraded. Like sometimes there are some cards in the game that could be upgraded 3 times, which was a ridiculous amount. Elven Ale, yes. The owner and the pet gain 1 evasion. This is probably the weakest for Vanadis, but that's okay. We could take lightning in a jar. That's alright. If you want to pass through the Crimson Steps and stay alive, not be enslaved by orcs or eaten by goblins, brute force alone is not enough. You need to be able to negotiate with orcs and goblins. I'd come this way in the opposite direction once, and I knew how it was done, but it did not ensure my success. Can we find the Golden Buffalo? Wow, this route is a lot smaller. I wonder if it randomizes each time through like potential routes, because you used to be able to go like all the way around here, and you can go on this little island. Oh, a trophy hunt. The underground town can be powerful if you're rich. Spoiler alert. We're not rich. But this treasure chest is tempting. I don't remember what the Primordial Shrine... the Spirit Shrine does. I usually just go to the shrine in the start of the game. I usually don't go to the one here. Let's ignore it. Big stick.
Sometimes you can negotiate with goblins, but not this time.
Goblins are actually really bad for my build. Because of this, the ward. You know what? We can go Conditioned Reflex. So whenever we call Prince, he'll gain 8 armor, which will give him 8 block every turn. Weakness, huh? I can technically eat this now. So we can just, like, eat damage at you. I don't really see the point of connection, to be honest. Are you still a worm caller? Is that still your name? Goblin Tamer, okay. I mean, so far it's going okay.
Bristling.
Oh, I have ward from my... That's right. From the booties. It totally didn't need to be buffed, but I'll take it. I love the Elven set. It's really fun. It's exceptional on Best Boy Bjorn. But of course, we're not playing today. But I have not forgotten. YOLO? Okay.
He's dead.
I was gonna YOLO the guy to death. So far, interestingly enough, it kind of feels like the opposite of Vanadis' old problem, where now it feels like Vanadis is not the strong one. But I mean, that's okay. They've kind of turned her into a... Because previously, the pet was her identity. But now it feels like the pet is a combat summon, which is very interesting. This used to be incredible. Very interesting. But the true strength of Vanadis used to be in dual playing cards, where you could play both sides of the card at the same time. This is a card that definitely wants to be played as Vanadis. Burn all cards in hand. Draw 4 random burn cards of your own choice. Wait, what? Draw 4 random burned cards of your own choice. How can they be random and of your choice? There is a weird build for the Phoenix, but I think it's with the Fox's Apprentice. I could also just skip this. And I can take knife throwing. Exposure is so powerful. We'll take it. Exposure's too good. The Marauder's Blade. At the end of the battle, receive an extra item as a reward. Oh my. What? I'm gonna take that. Oh, I forgot I had the bone bow. The bone bow is very good. We'll equip this, though. I'll play around with this. Uh-oh. Walking around with a bare chest and a huge warhammer on your shoulder is the height of barbarity. It's like the Thresher has, "I'm the coolest guy in the Crimson Steppes" written on his forehead. It's not surprising, because orcs have no other merits. What am I talking about? Orcs don't have any merits at all. Uh-oh. Do I want to actually use this? Sure, let's go. For the record, I would like to share that I definitely should have switched to the bone bow for this fight. Definitely, absolutely. And playing 3 attacks in a row ends your turn and gains strength. What a dick. Okay. 1, 2. Stun. Unfortunately, I mean, I have the knife throw, and I'm in the stance I want to play it with, but unfortunately, the ward blocked it, so. I have nothing but attacks in my hands. Wait, hold on. We're fine. Perfect. That's such a good combo. The Fox's Apprentice... Actually, that might not be true anymore. I was going to say the Fox's Apprentice used to be... Oh, I do have things on him. With the Fox's Apprentice, you could... like, expend a whole bunch of burn cards and then use their unique light armor to get it all back. But I think you can do that with any of them now. Destructive Talent. I wonder what that is. Let's not find out. So I'll start with this. Get some more thorns. You'll love to see it. We're slowly eating through his armor. Destructive Talent. Misspelled. Burn a random card in hand next time you play a talent. Oh, okay. That's fine. I don't mind. 1 additional damage per breach. Okay. I can't apply anymore, so we'll just start with that, I guess. Then that. Then that. Then... Frostbite? Gold. Alright. You did well, Prince. See you in a little bit. See you in a wee bit, bud. And that, right? By the way, the... Aw, really? When receiving damage, gains block and strength. Bro, I can't do that much damage to you. Muddled. Oh, I hate muddled. I'm debating on calling Prince. I think I'm going to. I have one connection. Alright, that's fine. We'll get through this block eventually. Oh no, it goes away, okay. So Muddled randomizes the cost of all cards in hands. And it looked like it wasn't that bad, actually. Good. So I want to play as many defense... Oh. Well. I wish I could play the other side of this. I don't want him to gain any more strength, so... Unfortunately, you have to end the turn and let Prince die.
Everything worked out.
Oh, why did I take damage there? Is that AoE? Oh. Ah. So I can call Prince here. My options are, 1, take this hit with a health potion. 2, call Prince. Prince can tank this. I can evade this as well. He's gonna live at 1. That's hilarious. Man, I didn't want to use this soon.
The enemy just stands there and watch while you drank it?
Okay, that's the evasion potion. So now Prince should be good for killing this individual. Damage, damage, block, damage.
Our meeting is closed.
Why are you getting so much block? I don't like it. I don't like it. My damage isn't high enough. Oh. Wow. That really sucks. I don't do enough damage here, actually. I'm gonna die. Unless... Oh. Clutch. Please? Oh, that was perfect lethal. Wow. Oh, that was so close. Reduce health to 1. Oh, no. That's... No, 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 no. Upon dealing health damage with attack, gain 1 connection until the end of the turn. Oh, interesting. Upon taking damage from attacks, gain 1 strength. So the anger variant is much better than the other one. Because the connection would be temporary. Deal 1 or piercing damage for each connection and lose on connection. I might skip this. Although anger would be really powerful with my current build because I don't have great scaling. Gain 2 strength and 1 evasion. I mean, that's pretty good. Gain 3 barbed. Not good for me. There's some balm. Wouldn't mind some... I actually wouldn't mind balm with the bone bow. And I'll explain why in a minute. When playing a card that costs 2 or more, a random card in hand is free until the end of turn. Oh, that's pretty good. Keep this. Okay, so I need to start upgrading cards, I think. I really like this. I really like knife throwing. Knife throwing was very powerful when you can play both cards at the same time, because the Vanadis one would always play first. So this would go off, they'd be exposed, and then the pet would just deal crit damage. It'd be actually kind of nuts. But random burn skill, random burn attack, yeah. What do we want to upgrade? Maybe we just literally just upgrade these. Maybe one of these. If I'm going to play reckless with my HP, getting like one of these wouldn't be a bad idea. And of course, oh, there's the Elven Ale I spent. Bandana of the Thorny Mountain. If the target has frostbite, the pet deals 1 damage extra for each. Ooh, that'd be really good. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good way to apply frostbite. So the bandanas, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, so if you want a bandana... This is also giving me 10 health, but it doesn't say that. It has to go in your offhand. So, I mean, while we're using the Marauder's Blade, there's really no reason not to have this, especially because it's giving me 10 health. It is secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. I like how I have 3 different sets going on. But the Bone Bow, the reason it gives you Balm is because you choose the bone shot, select the bone you want to shoot. You choose a bone that deals damage to you, but the more damage you take, the more damage you deal. If that makes sense. So... Oh, hey, Goblin Armor. Increase maximum HP by 20, gain 5 armor, 3 ward. This is so powerful. And the Provoker's Mask. Throughout a turn, gain 2 strength. All enemies gain 1 strength. Oh, they never changed this. Wow. I would have put money on them nerfing the Provoker's Mask. This is such a powerful item. So much so that I think I'm going to take it. Now, of course, increasing enemy strength is never a good idea. But we have a free tank, now don't we? Okay, I'm going to equip the Bone Bow for this because this is an elite encounter. Orcs became extremely excited about the appearance of huge earthworms and immediately started hunting them. Isn't that funny? Actually, it's all one can expect from orcs. These trophy and glory-hungry hunters could kill all the giants before goblins managed to raise an army from them. Was there any way for me to stop it? Yes, for example, I could kill a hunter who offered me to take part in a safari, but I'd be better off accepting his invitation and making a lot of money. Mass strength training? What the hell is that? Let's find out. So this is another event for the story. The goblins are being eradicated by the orcs, and the goblins use these giant worms to defend themselves. So again, the evil option would be to help the hunter take down one of the oversized earthworms, and the good quote-unquote option is to stop him. But what's fast strike training? Could you teach me your fast strikes? Of course, if you help me kill a worm. Oh, deal. Sure. Now, one of the most annoying things about these worms is they put, like, the poisonous hide thing. When you hit them, they inflict poison on you, and you can actually just break upon their body. It's incredibly infuriating. But good news, everyone. Vanadis has a bow. And as such, I'm pretty sure she ignores it, just like Barbed. Pretty sure. Who's this hitting? It's hitting my enemy. Well, okay, then. Or, you know, not my enemy, but my friend, quote-unquote. I debated playing the talents. I really did.
Fight fair. That's good.
Yes. Hit him. How's acid? Deal 1 damage per acid. Acid grows when blocking. Acid decreases when dealing HP damage. Wow, okay. This is on him as well. So now we can select the bone we want to shoot, and we can lose 5 health, deal 10, lose 10 health, deal 20, lose 20 health, deal 60. Boom. Now we have some damage, my friends. Okay. Okay, sure. I'll shoot him. And of course, we heal from praise. We have balm.
Glorious death.
He got absolutely demolished. If enemy has breach... If some enemy has breach, do we want to try this? I don't know. Target's burning is less than 10, double it. We're doing a fire build. We're not doing a fire build. Like 2 burning on all enemies per target's burning. Cover can be okay, but this feels like another one I might just skip. Gotta be honest. Desired trophy underscore skill underscore car underscore 0 underscore name. I might have found a bug. I'm gonna take it though. Worm poison. Kills the target, has less than 30% HP. This is so good. Thanks, bud. 1 second. Okay, just reported that bug right quick. Let's get to fighting. Oh, I hate... these things are off. Actually, what do you think this does? Since it looks like it's stabbing related, it could be stabbing related. But these individuals, we'll call them, are can either be absolutely ridiculously hard or hilariously ineffective. And today, I'm going to vote on them being hilariously ineffective. I should have bone shot, apparently.
Killed and forgotten.
Huh. It looks like it turned my hand into jabs. Which is pretty good for me. And now he's going to break beneath the hide of Prince. Okay. Well, I think our build has come together nicely. No health damage is dealt. Oh, one of these. This could be okay. Especially because when it levels up, it looks like it reduces mana costs. These are the true Jingle Boots. Jingle Boots, Jingle Boots, Knife Trick is still here. I'll just take the fast dagger, sure. Who remembers Fusion Instinct Knife? You're an OG if you do. I'm gonna level up the new thing. Oh wait, didn't I want to level up this? I did. Because making this a 1 mana cost is probably a really good idea. Okay. Don't worry, we'll level up the new thing soon. It's nice to meet an orc who doesn't want to rob or enslave me. I'm sure it is. He's missing an arm. Poor fella. Oh hey, the demon set. This was reworked. At the beginning of a turn, you either gain 1 energy or lose 1 energy. Oh. Every turn, strength is increased or decreased by a value of 1 to 5. The true YOLO build, my friends. Ooh, but we have the Crimson Step Stub. So, I think we get it. I'm going to miss the balm on my chest basement. Oh. Wow, there's a demon 3-piece here. Wow. I'm gonna sell this. So, the Crimson Steps 3-piece is very powerful because you gain 1 strength for each battle 1 until the end of the game. And I'm pretty sure it starts counting the moment you complete it. It's only 15. Okay, sure, I'll remove a card. Why is it so cheap? Actually, don't ask questions. Just accept it. We can get rid of one of each of the basic ones, I guess. Sure. So what I could do... Actually, maybe it's not worth it now. It might be too late. Too late to apologize. I wouldn't mind having another Elven Ale. Gotta be honest. Okay. One day I'll do a demon set, I promise. I feel like it's not good for Vanadis, but... So I can put on the headpiece for the 3-piece, but then I'm gonna lose my Provoker's Mask, which is where truly ridiculous amounts of damage is coming from. And I'm gonna give more thorns to my boy. If you set a giant armadillo on a woman, you'll have great fun! I bet that's what the crowd of orcs who gathered to gawk thought. At least they promised to let me go in peace if I survived. And thanks for that. Do I want to keep this equipped? Sure. The worm poison is more like a... I like to save it for the final boss. Why is that so much damage? Oh, it depends on block, okay. Well, thankfully I'm going to dodge this, so even if I do no damage... If the target doesn't have breach, you'll breach. And thankfully, I have my bow equipped, so I'm not going to be suffering from this barbed bullshite. Probably should have played that first, just in case. And sure, we'll give armor to the pet. Dodge. Lel. So this is the Armadillo fight. He's a weird fight. Because there's like a... I don't want to say a proper way, but there's an easy way to do this fight, and there's a hard way to do this fight. And I'm, of course, going to do the hard way. Essentially, what that means is he has this little sensitivity thing that had the 50 counter next to it. If you deal 50 damage in a turn, he will go into this defensive stance, where of course he's stunned, but he also has 60 block now and is barbed, so you take damage when you hit him. It's all very annoying. But, you know. So I guess that card discards my hand and gives me jabs. I'm okay with that. Anyway, I'm just going to burn my way through his little block because I have Provoker's Mask. Which, again, I would have been completely convinced they would have nerfed that. If the target doesn't have Breach, unfortunately the target has Breach. So we're playing this one. Yeah, okay. Sure. I love how much damage you're taking. Now you're gonna hit me. Oh no. His sensitivity is 140. Can I do 140 damage? I think I can. Gotta be honest. Kaboom! Oh yeah, my health is going up because I'm taking damage on my turn. That's right. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Well, poison must not be something new for you.
I'm poisoned. I'm very poisoned. But he's dead! Did the poison tick there? Oh my goodness. Stun all enemies which have frostbite, removing frostbite. Oh hey, this is how they... Okay. Activate burning on all enemies. Interesting card. Interesting card. Gain 4 strength if you have connection. So if I have any connection, that works? I don't know how I feel about this team. I might take Mark the Target because I'm actually playing in the Vanadis form now. And Amulet of the Orcs might actually do something. Gain 20 HP when drawing a status card. Restore 10 HP and gain 1 evasion. That's very powerful for a particular build, which we are not. Gain 5 armor at the start of the turn. Gain 2 barbed. Well, I think there's supposed to be something here. Bard build's really fun, but I don't know how I feel about it on Vanadis. Maybe I just have to get over that Mandrake root. Gain immune for 1 turn. Okay, yeah, sure. Gain 12 armor. Playing a card that costs 2 or more. A random card in hand is free until the end of turn. I kind of like that. I don't know if I want this. I mean, armor is always good. Keeps you safe from AoE, helps protect your HP with all this balm I've got going on, but this is free. I keep that. And I don't know what this does, but I've enjoyed it so far. So far, there has not been a single skill that, you know what, let's upgrade, here, sure. There hasn't been a single skill that's upgradable more than once, which is interesting. Probably a good thing, to be honest. When I passed north of the Crimson Steppes, my journey was much more difficult than it is now. Things didn't go so well, but the truce between orcs and humans did its job, making it easier for me to cross the dangerous wasteland. Perhaps when I become the ruler of the Northern Gate, I can still use this fragile alliance for my own good, and for the good of all humans. Perhaps you can. The armory? Why would the armory be out here? I guess it's because there's so few things in here. So, ooh, the blacksmith. We can YOLO at the blacksmith. I always enjoy a good YOLO team. No shrine. We don't care about the shrine. The shrine in this zone is special. At least it used to be. It's the Fire Brotherhood shrine, which are these guys, but the shrine did, like, weird stuff. And all attacks on the marked target deal 1 additional per mark. This guy's a healer, but this guy's more annoying. So I might mark him. Why are you losing strength? Uh-huh. Well.
Their deaths bring you closer to your goal.
That was fun. That was the fastest I've gotten rid of him. Oh, I'm on fire. That's unfortunate. Oh, I should have played this first. No! Timing! Oh, okay. Ooh, hey. Oh, this actually gain immunity, reduce max HP by 10 until the end of the battle. It was... This might be insane. Hold on. That might be crazy. Oh, hey, actually, a good way to actually gain connection. Should I do that? So the reason why I think this might be crazy is survival instinct. Would this affect Prince if he's resummoned? So, like, he can be immune to 2 attacks, but then, you know, he'll just die off and we can call him back. Will he be back at his full HP or will he be back at the reduced HP? I'm going to try obedience because I still haven't figured out a good way to get freaking connection. Each turn, the first bow attacks inflict 1 exposed. That's insanely good too. Wow. But I mean, the bone bow, I don't know, team. The bone bow is where it's at. It's my jam. I met the court blacksmith. To my surprise, despite turning into a demon, he hadn't lost his mind and had even retained a semblance of his human personality. Although I had not known him before, it seemed to me that he was quite a friendly and kind person. It is strange that even such people can be corrupted and ruined by the demons. Weird as it may sound, the blacksmith had been ruined by his love for his own craft. He is willing to work for anyone or anything. So we can reforge equipment, which I believe we give him an item and he spits out a random item back. Or I can do this, which is new, order him something for your pen. I can forge armor for this boar, but for that I'll need spiked armor. Oh. Have a spiked helmet, is that not good enough? Fine. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who's not good enough for you? I think that's a legendary item. And it is random. Okay. The Sword of Weakness is so incredible. Each match for 10. When losing HP, gain 1 strength and 5 block. None of this is particularly great. If armor is more than 5, draw a battering ram. Lol. The Sword of Weakness, especially on Best Boy Bjorn, is... oh. Magnifique. Oh, hey! Bro, you're creepy. I had to confront my fears in the guise of a demon that was born of fear. Would you call him Fear Ascendant? Oh, 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 oh. Referencing my Age of Wonders playthrough right now. Oh, hey, you have evasion. That's annoying. Alright, well. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. I hope you know that. I did that in the wrong order. I should have exposed him first. That's okay. I don't remember what this guy does. He does have 666 health, which is pretty nifty. Actually, they changed what he does as well. Mark? Backhands. And now I'm gonna stab you. Okay. I wonder if I can do another mark card. So this is... are these piercing? This is gonna hurt. It'll be okay, though. It's fine. If in hand, take damage when healing. In turn, take damage. No. I'm good. Okay. The take damage when healing thing is actually not very applicable a lot of the times. Oh dear. Gain 2 disarmed. Plague? Ugh. When in hand, playing 4 cards. Increase the cost of cards in hand by 2. I think I just did that. I didn't mean to. I did. Oh, God. Well. I was hoping that would reduce the cost of one of these.
If it goes on like this, you won't get anywhere.
Thanks, Prince. My throat. You know, in a weird way, this will actually help me out if I need to get rid of expensive cards. Because with that, no card can cost more than 3. Take that. No. See, look, the orc thing has helped me out here, because I'm playing cards that are expensive, and it's making something cost 0. It's all great. Demonic
Betting on
spikes.
strength is justified.
No, that sounds bad. Come on, let's play this and then see what goes for 0. That. Perfect. We'll stab him. I get to heal. He can get his spikes. Hey, look, I'm going to discard my hand. And stab you! How's that feel? Increase connection by 1. For each card played this turn. Thingy? Increase the damage from the next attack by the value of connection and have connection. Meh. Meh. I don't want another mark. It's expensive. It's dangerous to have 3 mana attacks. A lot of them. That's okay. In the Northern Gate, you don't feel safe even in a trading stall. Well, that's unfortunate. Ooh, the Bandit set. Ooh. Whenever you gain gold during battle, draw a card. For every 3 cards played, gain 1 strength. Visiting a vendor, gain 500 gold and 3 item potion. At the start of the turn, reset the cost of card in hand to 0 before use. Jab inflicts poison. Oh my goodness, that could be crazy. You're going to have the Jingle Boots on. Increase max out by 5. At the start of the turn, draw a jab. Oh, free jabs. The Bandit set is so fun. But also, such a pain to put together. I love the Jingle Boots. Jingle boots, jingle boots, jingle boots go. Jingle boots right away. Bow attacks deal triple damage. But we add 2 exhaust to the deck. Oh yeah, that's right. And we get burden, but technically I can get rid of burden because I'm growing my strength. Oh hey, this weird thing. Vanadis has crit chance, but it's so weird, you know? I might buy it. I mean, I don't know. The final boss isn't real, so maybe we don't care. Is there a card I want to get rid of? Thankfully, I wasn't cursed. That's cool. I might get rid of piercing. Because while it's neat, I have to be paying attention to use it. Well, we all know how that goes. Alright, well. It was fun meeting you, Mr. Vendor. It still seems really hard to get a set together. It's never not been hard to get a set together, but... that looks like it's gonna hurt. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm going to call my boy. He's going to ruin your day.
Remember who that was.
And then ruin your existence. So this individual, if you hit him while he has block, I didn't mean to do it. He'll return half damage and inflict burning. So that's why I took some damage there. And now I'm just going to beat the crap out of him. That's the plan. Unfortunately, I couldn't play Anger, but it's okay. Now he broke at the endless tide. Nice. Took some damage there. I'm not sure why. Take 30 damage and gain insubstantiality. Oh my. That could be fine. When a random burnt attack to the deck, it costs 0 before play. I'm not really doing much of a burn deck. It's not really my style this time around. while it would be fun to go for insubstantiality, I think I'm going to skip here. I mean, yeah, we'll skip. We'll skip. And now for the final act. Do I upgrade a card? I kind of want to upgrade Mark the Target, honestly. Let's do it, sure. Mark the targets. Boom. And now for the final boss. The not so final boss. I had no personal animosity towards Sigismund. We do not even know each other. Some think he's a crazy tyrant, others don't like his alliance with demons. More power to me. All of his opponents are my allies, who will help me strengthen my grip on the throne of the Northern Gate. For me, he is simply the last obstacle on my way. Nothing else. I love Vanadis. In case it wasn't obvious, the whole point here, like the story that's being told, is we are trying to make our way to the gate, the Northern Gate, the throne here, to overthrow this guy, Sigismund. And we were dead, but the guy who's been talking very quietly in the background, Mortis, brought us back from the dead. Which is why it's knock on the coffin lid, because he opened our coffin and knocked on it and made a cool sound and all that. Oh, you're gonna hurt me, Sigismund. That's very rude. I can't believe that's not a burn card. Huh. I thought it said draw 2. Do I just eat this? Sure. So each of the different characters have like a different reason for why they're coming here and like what they plan to do and whatnot. But Vanadis is the one that's just pure and utter rage. Rage isn't the right word. Bjorn is rage. She just doesn't care. Can I mark? Oh, it's just for this turn, isn't it? She is all about her purpose of taking the throne. The other characters, like, are emotionally invested and involved in the different stories and whatnot. And she's just like, yeah, this is mine. I own this town. Are we going to do a baby bone shot? I don't know. By the way, you can just break through Sigismund's armor here to end this phase, to get rid of this Keeper of Hatred, but he does benefit from that, so we can't have that. Sorry for the cut, I had to go scream into the void that the Keeper of Hatred's not dead yet. But don't worry, we are growing in power. While she fades away. Free skill? What's this one? I wouldn't mind not killing her yet, to be honest. I think this is a burn skill. I don't actually know if that's a burn skill. Gains balm. Gains strength. Okay, fine. I just don't want Sigismund to gain strength, you know? Oh, I actually thought he was going to instantly transition. Spoiler alert, there's a phase 2 here.
What did you counter it with?
Nothing, really. Okay. I could counter it, I guess. Do I want to eat this attack? I don't really want to eat it, but I will. Sure, let's eat the attack. What could go wrong? Sure. Oh, hey, I transitioned him. Never mind. We're not eating the attack. I'm not eating that either. Trying 26. Math.
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
So this is the phase 2, and this demon changes each run. It's dependent on something. You can see it on the map if you look carefully. Give me a gem, please, and thank you. Of course, my poor little pet here doesn't have the huge strength bonus of Vanadis, but that's okay. Prince will be fine. And for every turn that Sigismund doesn't do anything, his armor will be building. Oh, okay, never mind. He's about to die. Should have done that first. That's okay. There are marks on the target. There are not. Farewell, Prince. Thank you for tanking for me. I appreciate you. That one's free. Obedience is free. Okay. Man, imagine if I had exposed him. Or if I played that first. Things could have been very different. Oh well. Yeah, marked costing 3 mana is so insane. So this is a weird one. Yeah, upon burning a card... Oh, it doesn't kill... It used to just straight out kill this thing, but now it just does damage to it. Okay. Did I have a burn skill? I did not. So this thing is taunting for Sigismund, but... He gets stunned whenever it dies. And we just one-tapped it. Sigismund, can you not do so much damage? That'd be great. It's a lot of damage, Sigismund. Thankfully, this rolled really well. Because I got to mark it, I put exposure on it, and now I can summon Prince. Nice. Oh, hey, we won. I mean, my math's not always so good, but I'm pretty sure... Goodbye. Ja victory! Now, in story... Oh, we will just go straight back here. Okay. In story mode, there is one more character after Sigismund. He is not the final boss. But, aside from spoilers, that fight is not yet ready for Vanadis, and it will not be until 1.0 releasing in August. I believe it's the 28th of August. But, what do I think? I like the changes. The changes, I think, are good. I did feel very weak until I got the Provoker's Mask, because, you know, the Provoker's Mask is still pretty freaking strong. It is a double-edged sword, but now that I can just summon the pet and throw it away, feels like a lot less of a double-edged sword. I think one of the biggest things it's going to take time to get used to is that previously, you did not want Vanadis to take, like, any damage. You wanted everything to be on the pet. Pretty much everything on the pet. She was very much the backline fighting force. But now it feels like you can kind of play around with it, especially as Boar Tamer, because when Prince takes damage, he heals her. So you can kind of play around with Vanadis' health, then summon Prince to take damage and heal Vanadis back up, and you can upgrade the connection card to the defensive card to heal as well. Like, Boar Tamer feels like it's a huge, incredible dance. I'm not sure if Prince will scale high enough still. That's still a concern that I have. But my initial impressions are very positive for the Vanadis change. Big happy. But of course, this was just the base Vanadis class. This is my only one's level 5. So I think next time we'll have to check out Fox's Apprentice, which previously was the most powerful variant of Vanadis because of one cheese-tastic strategy that gave you infinite evasion. But it looks like they've dipped that in the bud, because you can, when evasion is triggered, increase connection by 1 per evasion and lose all evasion. Of course, they could have just changed the item that caused it, but hey, we're making our way through the entire list of Vanadis' 4 classes, and hopefully this one impresses me just as much. If you'd like to see the full patch notes, you can find that in the description down below. I promise you at the start, but hey, better late than never. And I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up on the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time as we check out the Foxy Lady. Bye.